So this is the weird perilous jump I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
So this area looks so much like you have wound up in the wrong area. It looks like you messed up and you're in a place you shouldn't be in.
I don't even know how you got here.
Right?
I've lost track of the map.
I had to drop down here. But this is how we get the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, which is useful sometimes, but not super useful all the times. I think you can survive this drop, but I don't want to make this drop. This drop is stupid. So I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
It kind of just drops you into an area. I think that one actually kills you, but I'm not 100%
What's that
sure.
say?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Because we're going to be running through the pendulums.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Someone just trying to be encouraging.
Oh, wow.
There's an item down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me. I can't remember how to get to it. That's fine. It's probably nothing, because I think we've gotten most of what I wanted to get out of this area.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We got Logan. I'm going through my head. We got Logan. We got the Dragon Crest ring, and we got the entire set of the armor.
So in a little while you're going to, like, let us see what the Dragon Quest ring does, right?
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
Yeah.
I'll do it,
like,
but
not
it's
now.
not useful right exactly now for us, yeah.
Yeah, no, not while we're being, like, attacked by a snake.
Yeah. I just gotta find a safe place to stand. Let's see. What is this room again? Is this just there's a treasure chest here.
Have we never just gone in here?
I guess we never have.
Huh.
Ring of Steel Protection is actually really useful. I'm amazed that I forgot this was in here.
Okay, let's look at our new rings.
Okay, Ring of Steel Protection. This ring belonged to the Night King Rendell. It grants its wearer protection by boosting defense against physical attacks. Of the many legends surrounding the Night King Rendell, one of the more well-known speaks of his standing down a giant drake and slashing it to pieces. I think this ring actually increases your defense by like 20% when you're wearing it.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. And then the other one was the Sleeping Dragon Crest. This ring was secretly worn by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Vinheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon in silent slumber and masks all sound emitted by its wearer.
Okay,
you become silent when you wear it.
It's that spell, but all the time.
Yes.
And you find them in more or less the same area.
What is super useful about that is, do you remember how I pointed out that some enemies see you and some of them hear you? The ones that hear you no longer see you. Unless you're like right the hell up on top of them.
Yeah, what did you remove to put that there?
I took off the old witch's ring, which is the one that lets us talk to the maiden.
Okay, so then we can put that on when we need it.
Yeah,
sure.
We can just put that on whenever.
There's not going to be situations where we need to talk to something
not to my knowledge.
Like, also need to fight.
No, not to my knowledge. And you can't hear it, but you can't hear it. Like,
yeah,
we're completely
I'll
silent.
You.
We are 100% silent, which is actually useful. A lot of people like that for loud armor that is just annoying more than anything. Because there are certain armor sets that clink and clank when you run around, and there are a lot of people who actually don't care for that.
There's enough ambient rock rolling in this area that I haven't...
Yeah. Whoop.
Wow.
That's fine. I had my shield up.
Yeah, I couldn't hear us moving, so it's like, I'll trust you that there's a difference.
It's fine. It's a slight difference, but it is a difference. It's enough of a difference. I don't actually think we need anything else up here, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure we got all of it. I know that there's some stuff that we're missing down here, though, so I'm going to wait for these rocks to go through.
Okay.
And just kind of follow them a little bit. So there is a thing down here at the end of the staircase.
You should probably heal.
Oh, I am definitely going to heal because I don't have to do what I'm doing in here. On any kind of empty anything. Let me go ahead and just go into my equipment and put one of these bad boys on my list of items. Because I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this Lloyd's Talisman and just go ahead and throw it at this goddamn mimic.
Oh, so if we had gotten here earlier, this would have been our first introduction to mimics.
This actually might have been, yeah, it probably would have been.
Oh.
It's just a lightning spear.
Spears,
it's nothing big.
Spear movesets are annoying.
Yeah, it's actually just a normal spear, too. There's nothing fancy about it.
It doesn't shoot lightning?
No, it has the lightning buff on it.
Life ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, they meant the chest is alive.
They might have meant that. I don't know. So because there's enough balls that have gone through here, that pit is now filled. But I want to wait until there's another ball that goes through because I don't want to get crushed.
Interesting.
I think I can pull off here, and that is the item that you received.
Oh, yeah. From the main room. Yeah. The pendulum room.
I don't want to get killed by these fucking balls. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and run back and then open that up so you can see what it was.
Yeah, because rings usually have more lore than many of the things.
Yeah, so it was...
Covetous Gold
Serpent Ring. There it is. The Serpent is an imperfect dragon and symbol of the undead. Its habit of devouring prey even larger than itself has led to an association with gluttony. This gold ring engraved with the serpent boosts its wearer's item discovery so that more items can be amassed.
So, is that why there's a fortress full of snakes?
Kind of. I don't remember what the exact percentage is, but if you have like a 1% find item... I just wasted a thing. I meant to hit the run button and I hit the use button instead.
Can we blame Xbox for this somehow?
Probably. But that particular thing is like... oh no, this is just nothing, isn't it? Whoops. Well,
okay.
It's okay. We had 3,000 souls. Who cares?
Yeah, you're gonna grind a lot of rats. It's not gonna matter.
But the gold covetous serpent ring increases the item discovery rate. So if there is a item that has like a 1% discovery rate, I think it boosts it up to like 5. That's remember.
Decent.
I don't remember the exact amount is the problem, but yes, it is actually kind of decent. I don't remember the amount, but I know it's
you're
decent.
going to want that for when you grind the rats.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that increases the chance that you're going to get them. And it's not just like 1% items, it's all item percentage for that particular kind of stuff. This is something else that we never did, and because we have the dragon's ring on, we can probably get a free couple of hits in on him.
Why didn't it let you backstab?
Because he's too big.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Way too big to backstab. Oh, fuck you, dude. Let me just go ahead and beat your ass, then. You deserve that.
Yeah, like, this is the kind of guy that I had fought at least once in the church, right?
He's You fought
big,
one of these guys
but he's not, like, prohibitively big.
No, he's not so big that it's impossible to fight him. So I think this is going to wind up being one of the last items outside of the stuff down on the bottom most floor, which I don't think is worth it, if I remember. This guy's a dick, though. He's going to rush in here like a fucking champ in a second. Here he is.
Well, no, he's not rushing. He's
usually he rushes the fuck in, but yeah, I'm just going to not give him the time of day here, because otherwise he's going to ruin us.
Is he a different kind of guy than we've seen before?
Oh, yeah, no, he is like Oscar. He's wearing the... Oh, fuck you, dude. I knew he was going to do it! I knew it! Fucking parrying piece of shit. He's like Oscar of Astoria. He's like the guy who freed us from the thing. So let's see, I can't remember his name, but it doesn't matter because his name is on the stuff he drops anyway. He is a rapier user, and he is quite possibly one of the dickish NPCs in this game when it comes to just the way he fights, because he fights like a real-ass player.
And was he someone we could have talked to? You referred to him as an NPC?
No. He is not. His name is Rickard. There we go. People call him Dickard.
Sure.
That's not even a joke. I'm not kidding when I say that. There are actually people who call him Dickard.
All right.
So Rickard is... Oh, this is not the right area. There we go. Rickard. Weapon type, thrusting sword. A rapier with intricate decorations. Chosen weapon of the infamous undead prince Rickard. Rickard's exploits are told in a monomyth.
What is a monomyth? Is that a real word?
I think it is, and I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
He was born into royalty, but wandered the lands in a fateful, ill-conceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north.
So he just sits up here waiting for people to stab and
Yeah, this is where he wound up, is just sitting here on this tower for God only knows what reason.
It's not even his tower, and he's supposed to be a prince.
You can call this Rickard's Tower if you really want to. I don't think it has a proper name.
Yeah, but this is snake territory.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, that's got a pretty gem on it.
I think we've picked those up before. I can't remember.
Let's take a look at it. There's a lot of rings in this fortress.
Well, yeah. Rare Ring of Sacrifice is, this mystic ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. The magenta-shaded ring is especially rare. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, and will be freed from any curse whatsoever, but the ring itself breaks.
That could be useful.
It's super useful sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, if the ring breaks, it's broken forever. It never comes back.
Do you only get one of them in the game?
No, there are a handful of them around, which makes it a little bit better, but it's still like, It's basically like you get one that works and then never works again, but then maybe you'll get two more. Is basically like what's going on with that.
So you still gotta be wise with them.
Yeah, I personally don't like using them at all, because it kills me to use a one-time use item that's named. Yeah. But there are some people who use them quite a bit.
Yeah, if you're doing a speed run or something. Huh?
Do you remember what? Oh, it was a blessing. That's what it was. So yeah, if you're doing a speed run, they can be useful. But if you're doing a speed run, you're presumably not going to really need it at all.
I don't know. I'm just saying there's probably like strategies for certain types of ways to play this game. That's just the first thing I thought.
Divine Blessing. Holy water from the goddess Guinevere. Fully restores HP and undo irregularities. The goddess of sunlight Guinevere, daughter of the great lord of sunlight Gwyn, is cherished by all as the symbol of bounty and fertility.
Okay.
So you got fertile water.
Ew.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
It's like pee or something.
Gwyn, by the way, has some weird kids because he has 3 children. One of them is the god of moonlight.
Why did you do that?
One of them... It was an accident. I meant to hit the run button.
I used to do that shit and you would get on me for things like that.
I'm sorry.
This game's got bad controls and you'll never admit it.
Its controls are fine, but I'm not used to the controller we're using right now. Mm-hmm. But he has 3 kids. One of them is the god of war. One of them is the god of sunlight and question mark, and one of them is the god of fertility. Mm-hmm. It's questionable as to whether... sorry, not sunlight. Why did I say sunlight? Moonlight, specifically. And it's just kind of... The whole thing is just... His kids either hate him, or he hates them, or just garbage happens.
Okay.
We'll meet at least one of them, possibly 2 of them. And also Gwyn himself. If we beat this game, we'll meet Gwyn.
It'll take us like another 3 years.
Yeah, it'll probably take us 80 years to do it, but like, it's potential. It's there.
This is a bit of a long play for a lot of reasons, and I apologize for them. But like, man,
me too.
It's gonna be that way.
Yeah, it's not a bad game.
Yes, it is.
Just gonna get in here so the lightning doesn't hit me.
Okay.
Kind of means we have to take this trip again, which I hate, because it's in physical space. It's not like a cutscene or anything.
A cutscene would be more annoying because then it would have to load.
Oh yeah, but then you could just hit start. But you're right, yeah.
But then you'd still have to load what comes after the cutscene. The cutscene itself, I mean, maybe. That's not the case when you get the cutscene for the going to and from in Orlando, though. I don't.
When the demons pick you up, there's no cutscene for that.
Okay.
This game actually uses almost completely flawless, seamless cutscenes. That was a bad press.
Yeah.
I was totally fine, though.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering, what is happening?
Yeah, I was healing instead of running again.
Okay, is it that the buttons are switched on this controller?
I don't know if it's that the buttons are switched or if they're switched from what I'm used to. That's...
Okay.
Because I do kind of play with weird button schemes sometimes, so I don't know.
Yeah, these fucks.
Yeah.
Remember the time you, fought these guys, 1,000,000 times and got me, 3 level ups for no reason?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. That wasn't too long ago.
I mean, it was, but that was in the grand scheme of episode scheduling. It's
like the third man serpent greatsword we've picked up.
Probably. But we have like a different serpent that'll eat that stuff and give us souls.
Yeah, so. Yeah. We do have
we gotta.
Specifically, his name is Frank.
Sure.
So we're totally silent while we're here.
And now we're healed.
I'm gonna leave, yeah. And now we gotta get to the rats, which are gonna be in the sewer. I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, the best place to grind for humanity.
For humanity, yeah. Like, I don't know what it was, but like the rats, like they drop them all the time, and in the sewer, in the what is it called, the depths?
Yeah, the depths.
Like, there's, like, clusters of 5 rats in places, and you can just go in and swing the halberd, because it gets a nice wide range. Just kill all the rats in, like, a swing or two, and one of them will have a humanity.
Yeah.
But that's going to be off-screen, because that'll be,
like, I don't want to have to grind stuff for, like, an hour and force people to watch, like, 3 episodes of me grinding on rats. Fuck that.
No. I mean, if we had a decent internet connection for streaming, which we don't,
it probably.
Yeah, it would just be like a, hey, watch us do this, we'll just hang out sort of thing, where people could just pop in and ask us questions or whatever. I don't care. But our internet's been worse than usual lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up with the internet that we have is Comcast. Yeah, and it's just, in our part of the world, it's falling apart for some strange reason.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Their servers have been slowly turning into mucus or something. Who the fuck knows?
It's exceptionally bad to begin with, their internet, but like, I don't know, just lately it's been even more bad than like normal.
Yeah. And we don't get options in our apartment
No, we
complex.
don't. In our particular part of where we live, we do not get options. It's that or nothing.
Yeah, so, it's really... I mean, we could upgrade our Comcast to the more expensive Comcast, but I feel like that's just letting them win.
Yeah, and also, that's part of the Patreon goal, or... Yeah, Patreon goal.
Yeah, that was a Patreon goal.
Because it's like, it'll be like $75 more a month, and it's just like, oh, gross.
But if that somehow stops them from, like, juddering our internet constantly, like, you know... Then we could stream and stuff. And
I missed.
You died.
Oh, no. The last bonfire I sat at was kind of a ways back. Continue what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, this isn't that far back. You're fine.
It's far enough back that I don't like it. Because the bonfire in Firelink, that was a mistake again. Bonfire in Firelink is dead right now. We cannot re-summon ourselves back to it. Because the firekeeper's dead.
Does every single bonfire have a firekeeper? Because we haven't seen very many.
I don't think so. I think it's only certain bonfires that have bonfire keepers. And it's supposed to be that those bonfires are more powerful than normal ones. But for our intents and purposes, for the way that we use them, it doesn't matter. There's no difference between the bonfires at all, except for the fact that those bonfires are kindled by default.
Okay.
Yeah, but Comcast is terrible. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, we would do streams. We've only streamed, like, once ever. We would stream, like, frequently.
Oh, yeah. No. Make no mistake. If we had that Patreon goal, we would probably stream maybe every day. It would be weekly, the both of us, but it would probably be daily, the me.
Like we're talking, like, what I would do is, like... one big one weekly, and like maybe it would be a specific game, and then there would just be like, hey, watch us level grind and talk to us, or hey, watch us experiment with weird shit, or hey, here's a game that's like not really good for an LP, but if you want to see us fiddle with it, here you go. Just daily. I, on my computer, once made an attempt to figure out streaming stuff, and the only thing I could get to work, like, consistently was literally a text adventure, which it was actually really good, and I should probably go back and play it more than twice in my life.
Yeah.
But, like, it was just me and a friend of mine. We were just, hey, let's just test this and see if it works. And it's like, oh, it's working. That's pretty good. And it was literally a text adventure. It was, like, black background, white text. Good game. Got it for 80 cents.
I mean, so long as it works.
Yeah.
I made it that time.
You got it.
I wasn't sure that I was going to.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it's super dangerous.
Okay.
Oh.
So this area, I have asked on multiple occasions, do you want to make that jump? And you just look at me every single time and go, no.
Jumping in this game is
why
hell.
Would I want
you know
to?
That.
I know. And it's also, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. But right now it's worth it.
Okay,
because there's a ring of sacrifice here, and there's what's-his-face.
Yeah, I mean, we knew about the item, but we couldn't tell there was a guy here.
There wasn't originally. He's only here because we beat the dragon in the depths.
Okay.
So
wait, this is the same guy?
Yeah, this is the same guy, Ai Shwamai.
Okay. Why, though?
He's cool, and this is where he wants to live, I guess.
Why here? Why you gotta make it so hard?
Oh, unfortunately. So we could still purchase the normal items from him. He sells the Master Key now.
That's weird.
Unfortunately, the Master Key at this point is completely useless. There's no reason to have it.
Well, we have one.
Yeah, I think that from this point onward, it doesn't unlock anything anymore.
Oh.
Which is kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay. Oh, it opens any basic locks.
Yeah.
So we're going to come across advanced locks.
Yeah, which require specific keys.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Locks.
Yeah.
Would a master lock be something that you could lock with any key but not open with any
A master
of them?
lock is a brand of lock.
Oh, okay. Or maybe a master lock is where you just weld the door closed.
Whenever you think of padlocks, you're probably thinking of a master lock.
Okay.
Specifically.
That's who's sponsoring this episode.
No, it isn't. Don't say that. We can get in trouble if you say that.
Really?
Yeah, we can totally do it.
You can get in trouble for making sponsorship jokes.
We are probably not being sponsored by Master Lock. I don't know for sure, but we're probably not being. Not directly, anyway. But yeah, he still sells his particular stuff, but then he also sells this stuff. Okay. So we have the parts to kind of get certain things to show up now because we've beaten certain bosses. Okay. So the boots and all of this stuff, this is his stuff. Okay. Anything after that is going to be boss armor.
Okay.
So in this case, we have the golem helm that has shown up. This is the helmet of the golem that Tarkus beat.
The one that fell off the cliff and now he's here at the bottom of a thing that's kind of a cliff. It's like he just scavenged it up.
Head of the Iron Golem, guardian of the ancient Sen's fortress, slayer of heroes who ventured forth to Anor Londo. Without its core, it's a mere hunk of iron, and can be equipped as solid protective gear, but its immense weight hinders stamina recovery.
Don't we have the core?
Yes, we do.
Can we put it back together and it'll be our friend?
But we should. It would be nice if we could.
Yeah, like if you could put it together and then it would just be an NPC that follows you around or something. Yeah, or like, I don't know, you could summon it in for a specific boss fight.
I don't know why they're slightly different, by the way. The difference is without its core, it's a mere hunk of iron, and then that's two pieces. That's the helm and the armor. And then the gauntlets and the feet are, without its core, they are mere hunks of iron.
Because they're plural.
I guess, but like it slightly changes the size of the description.
It's a very small thing to have done.